What's up? Good morning. Another great morning here with coffee. Today's gonna be actually April 1st. Okay, April Fool's Day, right? Happy April 1st, 2025. So, welcome back to Talk to Me Tuesdays, where I'm answering questions from last Tuesday. If you want me to answer your question for next Tuesday, leave a comment in this video and I'll get back to you next week. So this was last week's video, and what did I get? It appears I got no comments. Actually, that's a good thing. Why? Because I was expecting this. I got backup plans, no big deal. But I was kind of waiting for this to happen. Really, like a day where nobody leaves a comment right now. Not necessarily because people are being dicks, just simply whatever. People just want to see my reaction. They'll listen to what I have to say, then they'll move on. Right? Don't really have much of an interest in leaving a comment, or they got nothing to say, whatever. But the cool thing is sure, this video didn't get any comments, but the next video that I posted, which I was talking about my tinnitus or tinnitus, actually that one got more of a response, which I appreciate. So something I've been doing is actually I've been kind of categorizing my content depending on the day of the week on my YouTube channel. Yeah, usually the weekends is all gameplay. Monday, I'm trying to get into the system of creating more content for tips and tricks or whatever, for editing. Tuesdays, just talk to me, responding to comments directly in that specific video. Wednesdays, just giving you an update of what's going on, if I'm learning something, studying, or a progress report that's happening on my Discord, something to keep you in the loop. Thursdays, we do a movie review with my girlfriend, and then, so depending on the day of the week, it's a specific video for that day. So that's what I've been doing, right? It kind of helps me stay structured and consistent, right? On one of my Wednesday videos, letting you know what's going on with me, where I just basically share whatever the hell's going on with me in that particular moment. I actually got a lot of response and support from people that actually deal with tinnitus or tinnitus, right? And I've been getting a lot of suggestions of what works and what not. So I just want to say thanks, and I appreciate that big time. Now, thanks to everybody here individually for leaving some kind words and support. The response has been mainly oh, I have it too, it's bad, always the same shit. Unfortunately, too much of us dumb males, we are raised or grow up with a mentality to be oh, I can tough it out, or protect yourself is for wimps, crap like that. And I definitely fell into that, and yeah, I definitely do regret not taking care of my hearing when I was younger, for sure, especially when I was going to concerts or I was working in construction. As I started getting older, then I started protecting my hearing more, especially during construction. Nail guns, that blast of air when they're shooting nails into wood or whatever. I mean, that does hurt after a while because the change of pressure. I started wearing knee plugs to protect my ears when I use those guns. Having air compressors going on in the background, fucking power tools, sanders, freaking table saws. I mean, those things are very high frequency sounds. You have noise on top of noise. It gets overwhelming. So yeah, I just started protecting myself, and thankfully I did. I still have some bad hearing. My right ear is not as clear as my left one. I noticed being in concerts, being exposed to one side of my ear towards the speaker, whatever. I guess the thing that's going on with me in this particular moment with this frequency is that it sounds like it's a new frequency that wasn't there before. Because I always had a small form of tinnitus, but it was manageable, right? This is different. It's a new spot in the frequency range of of audio. I mean, like I said, it's not terrible. I'm just learning how to listen around it rather than paying attention to it. Because I mean, there's moments where I'm talking to my girlfriend or just doing my chores or whatever, so I forget about it. There's more of the moments where I stop and I think about it and I hear it, and if I dwell too much on it, then it becomes louder kind of thing. So I gotta learn not to focus on it. But thankfully, it's not too distracting. But unfortunately, it's there, right? So it's something I gotta have to learn to deal with, right? So to end this video with some learning experience, but definitely have noticed in the past where people are more willing to leave feedback and more positive, a positive response, say they like your videos or they share it or whatever, in a way of supporting you if you're going through something difficult, right? Depending on your situation, your followers in particular, or just people in general, they are willing to leave positive feedback, and you can get an attention in that way, right? I have noticed that by me making these videos over my personal stuff for about over a year or two by now. I really don't know, but I mean, yeah, if I go through something that's a bit uneasy and I'm sharing that, people are willing to like respond quick and like give you some feedback, right? That's really cool. I do appreciate that. But yeah, I really don't want to fall into the trap of like, oh, what was me, and just have people like, try to give me like a lot of like positive like comments and all that, just to get people to leave comments. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, for the most part, if I'm dealing with something, I guess I'll share what I'm dealing with it, mainly because I feel like it's something that could help people, say like my tinnitus, and I found like these audio therapy websites, so I shared that, for anybody that's dealing with it. So yeah, if I ever share anything that I'm going through on a personal level, then I do want to offer also a solution, right? Be like, I'm dealing with this, and this is what I did, and this could help you out if you're going through the same situation as I am. So at least that's my goal when I do share something personal, right? Not just have a pity party. I'm trying to stick to a consistent scheduling, so that way, depending on the day of the week, if you follow my content, then you know what to expect for that particular day, right? Tuesdays, I'm making these types of videos where I'm responding to a comment to you directly, so you can click back on my channel and see what I have posted, for today. You'll see a movie review. Go on, if it's Thursday, there's most likely a movie review that you can check out. That way, if there's a movie that you want to watch over the weekend, then you can. Then the weekends is basically just the gameplay. So, if you want to hang out and chill and just watch me play video games for a while, then me and Laura, you can do that. So, yeah. So depending on the day of the week, I am like keeping it consistent in the sense of like the type of content that I'm uploading for that day, right? But anyways, that's it there, but it's manageable. I already made an appointment for the doctor for my the tinnitus, whatever. So see what happens with that. Yeah, like I said, it's like a newer frequency, so it's distracting at the moment. But I have noticed certain things does make it worse, and also like learning not to pay attention to it. It is possible, right? So that's something I'm learning at the moment to do. So that's my situation. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's my situation, right? I'm just sharing to let you know that if you're dealing with it, then there are options that can help you out. Where there's certain sound therapy that you can listen to chill out, or whatever, And also, like, yeah, definitely, I'm trying to encourage those that don't have it to wear ear protection when you go to concerts or any loud environments. You definitely need to protect your hearing. Yeah, because once you get it, there's no turning back from at the moment, which is unfortunate. But anyways, as I got to say, yeah, I guess that'll be my backup plan. If I don't get any comments for my Tuesday videos, I got plenty of comments from other videos throughout the week. So I mean, it's not a problem. But if you want me to respond to you directly, like on a specific topic, Tuesdays are the best days to do that. But anyways, that's all I got for you. Please leave a comment and help me keep the discussion going. Appreciate it. Talk to you guys later. Peace.